colder than it has been, and it's going to get colder as we head on through the next couple of nights. Temperatures in some parts of the country falling between -15 and -20. There's the further risk of snow and ice, but it will be less cold this weekend. Now, what we've got today is still wintry showers coming in across the north and west of Scotland and Northern Ireland, being driven in on a brisk, cold northerly wind. A lot of dry weather with some sunshine, high cloud across much of Wales, central and eastern England, and then we've got this mix of rain, sleet and snow coming in across the south. Now, there's a slight change in the forecast from earlier. We think this might be coming a bit further north now, getting into the far south of Wales, parts of the Midlands and southern parts of East Anglia. So it's one to watch, but there won't be a lot of snow in that. The deepest snow will be across Dartmoor, where we could have about 10 centimetres. These are our temperatures today, 2 to about 4 degrees. Note the difference as we push down towards the southwest, where we've got the cloud and the rain. So this is what we were looking at earlier, but as I mentioned, it looks like this is going to go just a little bit further north, travel over towards East Anglia, and then through the course of the evening and overnight, it will tend to move away, leaving us with clear skies. So the temperature is going to plummet. Still wintry showers in the north and the west. And to just show you what the temperatures are going to be like, -7 could even be -12, but we could see -20 on higher ground on Thursday night in northern Scotland, -15 or 16 across parts of northern England. The last time we saw -20 was in February 2021.
And it's the nights that are going to be particularly cold.
That's right, Sal, and these extreme temperatures are the exception, not the rule.
Good.
Thank you, Carol. Lots more to come here on BBC One before Morning Live. But let's get the news, the travel and the weather where you are.
Hello, good morning. Yes, it was a cold night. -5.4 at Bainbridge in West Yorkshire, and the gritters have been out in force this morning. Councils in the hardest hit areas have been trying to keep the roads safe, and in the Bradford district, which was hit hard yesterday by black ice, the gritting lorries cover over 700 miles of priority routes, and they fill up 600 salt bins, which can be used by anyone to grit the pavements and the side roads.
So our Priority 1 network covers over 712 miles. However, we can't cover every single road and footway in the Bradford district. So what we're asking people travelling to work and school is to take care, plan the journeys and allow a little bit more time when they're travelling to and from work.
Farmers across our region are going to be joining a rally in Beverley later on today to protest against the government's plans to change farm inheritance tax. Now, last month, more than 100 tractors drove through York. This afternoon, they're going to be meeting on Beverley Westwood, and the government plans to put 20% inheritance tax on agricultural assets that are worth more than £1 million. The Prime Minister, though, insists that the vast majority of farmers would not be affected.
We'd love to talk to them and just explain our situation and why it's extremely problematic for us. We understand that the country needs money, but maybe we can propose different ways of raising the money, whereas the inheritance tax on farms is particularly difficult for us to manage.
Now, the National Science and Media Museum in Bradfield will reopen its doors today after major renovation work there. So the museum has undergone a £6 million refurbishment since 2023, including new galleries, an improved main entrance and a new lift. Unforeseen delays to the construction work initially postponed the museum's opening last year, and a special celebration marking the event will take place this Saturday. Now, 14 flood warnings still in place across Yorkshire, 20 across Lincolnshire and wider areas there, but very cold. Here's Emmanuel.
Hello there, good morning. It is set to be another cold day out there. We still have that weather warning in force for ice. That's valid until midday. So an icy, frosty start, but I think any mist and fog will clear as we head into the rest of the day. A good deal of winter sunshine. I think for the Peak District and parts of southern Yorkshire, we're expecting to see some high cloud, but dry and temperatures getting up to around 2 degrees Celsius. Some places struggling to get above freezing where we still have that snow. So a rather dry and settled night to come. That cloud lingering for parts of the Peak District and South Yorkshire. Clearing as we head into the overnight period. A very cold night to come with widespread frost and temperatures down as low as -12 degrees Celsius.
And on what would have been Elvis's 90th birthday, if you're out and about in East Yorkshire, keep your eyes peeled. You might see that famous gritter, Elvis Spreadley. We will be back at lunchtime today at 1:30. Bye for now.